stream now. Because I feel like if I wait one more minute, the song's gonna be over and then I'm gonna have to be late because I'm waiting for a song to start. That's no good. Oh man, it's been, I feel like every time I stream now it's been too long because weeks pass. But yeah, life's just been really busy, like in a good way. Life's been really busy in a good way, so it's been good. How's everybody doing? I still don't know how to say Lox Productions. I don't know if that's Latch Productions. You've told me before, and I know you're on your work account instead of your regular account. I imagine the waiting for signal was the sign. What's up, War? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Yeah, we're gonna start today with Companionoia, made by Rocker. I remember talking a while back. Rocker was in the stream, I think, and I was like, you know what would be fun is a series of maps where you like take the same companion cube through the whole series. I think that would just be neat. Have I played Commander TNT Ubiquitous? I have played it before, and I would love to see a hammerization of it. Ooh. Okay, what's it called? I'll look that up after we're done with Companionoia. You didn't get everything I said at the beginning. Oh, I was just saying that I feel like I don't stream as often anymore. You know, we're doing once a week, but life's been so busy that lately it's been like twice a month instead of once a week. And so every time I'm like, how's everybody doing? It's been a while. Like 2 weeks is enough time for things to change. It's called Ubiquitous. Oh. It's Ubiquitous and Ubiquitous. Is it the same? Alright. Yeah. I'll check it out after we do Companionoia. So let's just jump in. My name's ASDF if you don't know me. Over there. Or up there. Or down below in the description. If you don't know how to find my username, other than me telling you, there you go. I said it just for you. Alright. We can get the game sounds going and kind of calm down the music. Oh, you have all caps in the title.
That's right, everybody. It's that time of year again. Happy birthday!
And again,
you know the rules.
welcome to
Everybody
the
is
Aperture Science
government-mandated maximum age needs to report
Enrichment
to an
Center.
ethnological
Today,
redundancy
you will be
associate
testing
suite.
with a partner.
This
Please
is
wait
so
to your
overwhelming.
partner. The upcoming tests require you to work together as a team.
Dorothy
I
Russell,
love it
age
too.
98.
So
End of
let's
list.
get
Why would you put two? Why would you superimpose two different voice lines? What is happening?
Cave Johnson, age 51. We're done here.
Each device can create 2 self-contained portals.
Oh, I think that's a
Please test
button.
your device
Is
by
that a button?
portaling to that ledge.
No, it's not. I just need to... It's fine. We'll figure it out. Why not? This is fine. There's a button here. There's a button here. There's...
Congratulations.
Oh, no button.
I am sure if I had the time to
Here's a
repair
button.
these tests, you would have never completed them.
No.
So again, congratulations on completing
I
the
think
broken,
that's the elevator.
easy tests.
Is it the elevator? Oh, sort of. It's sort of the elevator. I'm not gonna rate it. I'm just gonna move on. Pretend like you saw assets there, okay? Pretend like there weren't two voices.
I
Like
am
this
going
is
to
how it's
risk
supposed to
having you
look.
go outside the official
No,
process
stop,
one more time.
stop, my ears.
Just found out I got laid
One
off.
voice at a time,
I'll just
please.
sneak into their recording office and let everybody know our president, that creep Doug Ratman, is embezzling funds. Enjoy your Christmas bonuses knowing he took most of them, jerks.
I don't think Doug Ratman took most of the Christmas bonus. Doug Ratman is crazy. This is fine. There were things here, and now there aren't. Which way do we go? Oh, I guess we go this way. Oh. I don't trust the elevator. I don't trust any of this. What do we have to... Yeah, okay. Alright, break the glass. Good. Good stuff. There's a light bridge that goes to... somewhere. Okay, we can't get through. That's fine. I don't need that. Get out of here. Okay, this is good. It looks...
Well,
what's up,
you know
Wallet?
the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
Does it go to there? Yeah, there's a placement thing there. That's nice. Okay, so let's go up. How, oh boy, it is hard to know what things are portable surfaces and what aren't here. Surely something will be portable. Alternatively, is there a laser receptacle somewhere? There's a laser here. Does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. Oh, that's probably the laser receptacle. So let's... But we can't shine it that way. Yeah. Yeah. P2 community map. It is... Maybe what we'll do is... I'll ping Rocker in Discord later. And say like, hey, you gotta pack your assets. Oh no, my sound... That thing. That's what's going on. My sound thing, again, I plugged it into a USB 3 port and it's having issues. I like beacon stuff, but it just doesn't play nice with USB 3. And I think at this point, you gotta play nice with USB 3. All right, let me go to Steam Workshop. And let me find Ubiquitous all caps. That one took me like 3 streams. Ubiquitous all caps by Commander TNT, Nuclear Shell, and Commander TNT, aka War. So we played Ubiquitous a while back. Actually, we might... I don't remember this screenshot, but yeah, all right, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It should have showed up at the bottom, right? Yeah, there's Ubiquitous all caps. Oh, 17 ratings. All right, cool. Oh, I do remember this map. This was a good one. I like this. Yeah. Oh, Rocker's here. Nice. Somebody else pinged Rocker. You don't know why it's white. Yeah. Something to do with B2. Well, if you can figure it out, I don't really want to play it until it looks, you know, like it's supposed to, because it's not a good... I want to like the puzzles and the concept, but it's hard to do when everything is white, so it's all good. What's up, Maddie? Welcome in. This is a dude you should totally... Yeah, we're starting with... well, we're going to start with Companianoia, but then I'm going to prioritize ones that people have created and recommended live, so we're dropping into Ubiquitous. That being said, we also need to resume how not to make a map. I don't want to... How do I put this? I don't want to, like, squash people's recommendations. So if someone suggests a map that's like a troll map that's going to take 4 hours, I'm not going to necessarily finish the map. So... Min-max 3, which is called mini-maxing on your workshop. Nice. Okay, yes, I vaguely remember this map. There's bars. This one has so many cube swaps, but let's just take a minute. It's been hammerized, so it's pretty. Wow, it is so glowy. Let me see, what mods do I still have on? I don't have RTGI on. So here, let me show you the difference. Like, this is just pretty much in-game lighting. I have MXAO for darker corners to add a little bit of depth, because I just think it looks a little better. These corners look so flat without it, and then when I turn it on, it just, like, they're very clearly corners now. Motion vectors for performance, and then I have screen space reflections, which I quite enjoy the reflections. I know they're not always great, but then RTGI makes everything glowy, especially if it's like hammerized and a lot of the lighting is fixed. So we're just gonna leave it like this. We've got a red cube dispenser here, and I think, I could be wrong. Let me see where these go. This drops the fizzle field behind this wall. That drops this one. And then this guy, I think, drops this first fizzle field, which we need to do to get into here. We need to do something like this. Something like this. Anyways, let's go back and look at the end. In the end, what we have is, remember there are bars here, which means that we can't bring a cube out through here. So we need to get a cube from here all the way over to here. And then I think we need to have a cube here shining into there or something. And this blocks the laser from coming out of here. So we have to have another cube. Maybe we have to have both cubes here where the laser comes out straight through there. We have a cube here shining this way or that way or whatever. I don't exactly remember the solution. It's been a long time. Twitch is up. Thank you for the reminder. The brew of the day is the silverback from Rwanda that Trader Joe's sells. At least the ones near LA sell them. I don't know if Trader Joe's uses like local coffee or whatever. Also, man, it's hot. I'm wearing wool socks and a flannel because it's been kind of like fall weather here finally in Los Angeles. Imagine that. It's not 1,000,000 degrees outside. So what were we doing before I got distracted again? We were looking at the hammerization. I love this because I remember the original felt kind of like you're really inside, and it's nice to be able to see out a little bit through these holes in the ceiling, holes in the walls. You think we can throw a cube up through there, or are we going to get stopped by an annoying invisible wall that prevents us from soft locking by chucking a cube without being able to respawn it? Now, there's no respawn button, but I think these are, like, if a cube gets fizzled, it respawns in the original chamber, which is why, what was I going to say? I have already completely forgotten. It doesn't matter. Maybe what we need to do is this. Like this. Then we need to go into this chamber and shine this one into there. That way we can have portals going. I think that's right. That seems, at least, you know, that's fine. Commander TNT approved puzzle solving. Now we do this. Then we can't move these yet because we need to swap some cubes. Puzzle by Commander TNT, decorations by War/Nuclear Shill, and music by Massault. Oh, very good. It's the dream team. I mean, there are many dream teams. I'm not just saying only one is the dream team. Now we've got this. I think what we need to do now is go back into the first chamber with, what do we need to do now? I've already forgotten. It's pretty. We've solved this before, so I don't necessarily feel like I need to go solve it again. Why is that? Hey, you moved this a little bit. This used to be at a different angle. I think, right? Wasn't it like flat against the wall or something? This is an interesting little non-45 degree notch cutout for this. Interesting. Maybe we go back like this. That drops this fizzle field. Then it allows us to swap the cubes. You know, it's the little things. I'm a developer, right? And so every now and then I touch a UI. And I feel like it's gotta be kind of nice to like have somebody appreciate the little things in life. And so, yeah, I'm down for that. Okay, we do this, I believe. Actually, maybe we just respawn blue so that we can hit this with blue, but let me think about it. We can have orange and blue, and then the laser will shine straight through here. Then we could have blue shine back to red to drop this fizzle field, but then we could have the laser go straight through and have red do this into here. But how do we respawn blue now? There's no button, right? Because I need to be out here with blue. We could have red in here shining at this. If we put red in line with this shining there, then we can move blue now. This is the whole puzzle. Putting it at an angle makes the solution much clearer to solve. Yeah. Did I hit it wrong? No, I got it right. I just have to not block the laser. Or everything goes kaput. Okay, now we've got both cubes in here, which is, I feel like, the first step. We already had both cubes in here, but it was using different lasers. So now we need to drop this guy. So let me think about the best way to do that. If we use blue, If we use blue and we put him right next to the field, that allows us to respawn blue being on this side of it. Alternatively, maybe I point red there. That would put this field back up, but it would drop this field, so I could walk back into there. I feel like I need to go into here. I feel like having blue pointed here is not the end of the world. Now we can go out, but we lose our portals. We could also drop it and run, but Commander TNT will show up and get mad at me, so I don't necessarily want that. If I throw a cube, Masalt shows up and is mad at me. And if I do an angled laser drop weirdness thing, then Commander TNT shows up and gets mad at me. So maybe I throw the cube spinning at an angle so that it drops into the laser field, and then we'll have a party. Because all 3 of the devs for this map will be here, and it'll be a wondrous thing. If I lose my portals, is that the end of the world? Maybe not. I think what I need to do is have blue closer to the wall. Because I could, essentially what I could do is like, I could respawn this guy now from the other side of this, which I might not want to do. We could respawn red to get back into this room now that blue's over there, which, I mean, if it's Masalt. Oh, Commander TNT's here. I didn't even have to drop a laser, weirdly. That's awesome. All 3 devs. Well, War was saying Masalt did the music, and you did the puzzle, and War hammerized it. So maybe all three of the people involved in the making of this map is a better way to say that. Now a cube throw? Alright, let's get Masalt in here. Ready? Just gonna... But it doesn't really... We don't have anywhere to break the test by doing a cube throw. Unless we can break this, window. Man, I'm getting better at cube throws. Scary concepts. So, yeah. Here's a hint. Don't think about what other people say, and just do what you want to do. Yeah, you know what? Summoning ritual to summon Masalt. Yeah. You surround yourself with cubes and do a puzzle break by throwing them. Okay, now I think what we need to do is walk through here. No, here. Like this, maybe? This doesn't really help, though. Because we need to go through this. This map was using a Masalt song just because War bought some of Masalt's music. Oh, that makes sense. So, Masalt is involved because he got to eat another day because of you. Yes, that is a patron of the arts, War. You are a patron of the arts. Masalt is a maker of the arts, and you are a patron of the arts. And because of you, Masalt gets to eat. Otherwise, you would have starved to death. Oh no, the starving artist. I don't know if I want to solve this again because I'm so backlogged on recommendations, to be honest. And I solved this once, and I very much enjoyed solving it. But it took a long time, and I'm pretty sure it's going to take just as long the second time around. But this is the whole hammerization. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. So, Commander TNT, thank you for making this map. It is wonderful. And you will solve it now? I will solve it now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. War, sir. I forgot what I was doing. I got into the mode where I stopped thinking about the solution and I just was sitting here talking, which happens quite often on any sort of map that War is involved in, I feel like. Okay, let me think about it again. Let me think about the end state. I'm gonna have to save and load a lot. Everything you say is just a little bit of a threat. Hey, when your name is War, that kind of makes sense, to be honest. Okay, I need a button and a laser. And the only way to get the laser out here is to have the laser going in there and out there, shining here, which could work, potentially. Or have the laser go in there and out here. And have a cube right here on the edge pointed that way. So either I need both cubes in this room, which doesn't feel right, or I need to have these portals set up and then get the cube into this room. Also, for that to work, I would need to be able to portal into here. I'm trying to think it backwards because it makes more sense in my brain if I know where I need to go. But I think the trouble with this test is that there's options. There's different options going backwards. And there's different options going forwards. So what have I done so far? Let me just reset the puzzle. If I do this, puzzle gets reset. This cube was just sitting in this room. Okay, so now it was probably sitting under here. Boom, puzzle's been reset. This has to go like this or something. The map isn't linear anyway. Yeah, totally. Okay, now this goes. Now we can portal here and here, which allows us to get this going. Alternatively, we can put this into here. I'm pretty sure this has to do, like, we just have to swap these cubes a million times. Something like that. That sounds right to me. Okay, we do this. Bring red through. Because why not? Why not bring red through? Oh. How do you feel about the purple light strips in the room? I like the purple light strips. Yeah, it feels right. Why? I did not know that it would rock if you leave it on its face. That's cool. I mean, physically, it should rock. Neat. I learned something new about Portal today. That's awesome. What else? What were you saying? Purple light strips make it intimidating and evil. Oh yes, here we go. Let's do some regrade. Let's do some regrading. We'll make it so evil looking. Let's do, can we do levels? And then where's parameters for levels? Parameters for level. Oh, that's just black and white levels. What about parameters for adjustments? Nope, that's gamma and saturation. Calibration? This is what I want. I want calibration. So let's do calibration. And then we'll do color temperature. Lab A offset is green magenta, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's just, and then blue orange, boom. That's as purple as it gets. I'm pretty sure. Oh, RGB primary hue, red, green, blue. So red and blue. That I've somehow reset. Oh, no. This super purple. Super duper purple. And then we need it darker, right? So now we'll do levels. We'll go into levels and we'll just like, oh, wrong way. That was terrifying. There. I ruined it. There, I ruined it. Honestly, it's good stuff. It's very purple and saturated. This feels like a fever dream. You like how it's looking? Oh no. Oh man. Yeah. Hey ASDF, have you seen me playing Half-Life 1 on your PS Vita with 60 FPS? No, I didn't watch it. That's funny. Anyway, ASDF if he was on neurotoxin. Yeah, honestly. What else is there in this thing? We could do split toning, color balance, special transforms. What is a special transform? Hold up. Special transforms, bleach, bypass, gamma correction. I don't even know. This is crazy. You could do a vignette. Okay, sure, right? Boom. Imagine someone should do this. Portal, but you only you get an FOV of 3. That's crazy. Anyways, let me just disable this. Because it looked great until I started messing with it. So, oh man, you can make a map like that? Sheesh, dude. That would be terrible. Like, it's technically solvable, and it could honestly have really simple logic, but having to figure out mentally how to look around the map with the FOV of 3, like, brutal. Okay, where was I? I just swapped these cubes. Now we do this angle, because Commander TNT loves to do angled lasers through portals, right? If I know anything about Commander TNT, it's that she loves to have angled lasers through portals. And cube throws. Those are in all of the solutions to Commander TNT's maps. You could add that feature to the second Louisiana map? No, dude. You could make it. Now, I don't know how possible this would be in the Louisiana sewers maps, round 2. You could make it so that the player needs to sustain damage to get through certain parts of the map, but every time you sustain damage, instead of dying, your FOV drops a little bit. And by the end, you're like running around the sewers with a monster chasing you, and you can't even see. That would be pretty terrifying. Okay, no, this is, yes, I totally didn't put in the effort to make this not work and make you have a harder time solving it with this idea. Yeah, I deserve that one. That's, the kind of sarcasm I can get behind. Alright, let's see that, maybe. Horrible game idea by ASDF. Yeah. Also, you plan to add blurry vision in your Half-Life mod to indicate crying and damage. Love that. Alright, we're here now. So, now what? I think maybe what we need to do now is bring blue into this room and shine red at blue. That sounds very familiar. This is why I'm not allowed to touch hammer. I feel like I'd have a blast playing with hammer. That just sounds so fun. Alright, let's put blue here. It is nice that that's on an angle now. Is that still retrievable from here? Yeah, okay. We can put it there for sure. For sure, for sure. We do this. Then we point red at blue. Like this. Now we can get into here. Now, if we respawn blue, which we could do. Oh, do I need to put this at the cross section here? I think I do. Because we could do this. It's really nice that this is in line with where the laser's going to be coming out. I quite enjoy that. Now, if we put orange here, I'm going to save. Thank goodness I didn't load. Community development stream. Give us an ASDF hammer stream. Oh, man. I would really love to learn hammer. I think if I had more time... yeah, if I had more time and I was doing like a 3-hour stream 3 times a week, those were the days, right? Then I would love to learn hammer on stream. I think it would be a blast. Plus, then I think it would make it more achievable. You would need 20 years. Yeah, I feel that. But I love learning new code techniques, and I think hammer's a bit different because it's using an editor, I believe, and probably some code. I just realized these are like bunches of wires just going through the ceiling panels. But they don't really line up to anything, you know? It's like these wires went through here, they went to these lights, which makes sense, and then another strip came out of the lights and is going to this office. Sorry, my dad is a contractor. He's retired, but he's a contractor, and I worked for him for a few years. Over like summers in high school and the start of college so that I would have enough money to buy books and gas and car insurance and all that stuff. So anytime I go into a building, I'm like, I look at the wiring and I'm looking at, because I'm in tech, I'm looking at like access points and I'll notice if your molding is off by a little bit. I'm that guy. I won't say anything because it's just rude. Why point out someone's molding that doesn't quite line up in a corner? But I'll see it. Now you know if I'm ever at your house, I'm gonna notice. Okay, I think we do this. That allows us to get through here. Now this wall is in place so we can't walk the cube through to get to there, which makes sense. But now, question is, how do we get a cube through here? We can move blue. The trouble with that is that we need these two cubes working to do this. I think maybe now that we have this, we could put this through there. Like this. Now we can move blue into this field. And then that gets us red in the end. And then we could respawn blue. Did I just solve this? How amazing would that be, right? I think. Do this. That gets us red into the end. We point this at here. Just like that. Then we respawn blue. We have to put a portal there. We respawn blue. The laser's coming out this way. We can shine it there, but that doesn't allow us to escape. Oh, we just need to put it in the crossroads. Hang on. Because we'll have blue there and we'll have orange there. And if we shine it that way, it'll drop that. And I'm going to just save here. I feel like I'm close to the solution. I do remember this being a thing. I think I already messed up. I think I needed to put orange there for sure. Let me go back for a sec. I wish that the music in maps would loop. Is that an option? Because I'm frequently in these maps for longer than a few songs. And I feel like the music restarts when I quick save, quick load. But then it doesn't loop. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's try orange here. Then, ow! What do you mean? I walked through the beam earlier and it didn't hurt. Excuse me. Terrible. Just terrible. Alright, let's try this. Okay, now we can move orange back. But we already had that. Maybe we move blue there. But then the laser stops. We could move blue there. Oh, you fixed it. Okay, we'll do that after this then. It'll be great. We could do this. That allows us to put blue back there. But only if blue and orange are already there, which is tricky. Just run the command SV player collide with laser 0. That's a command? Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Can I bind that? What's up, Dumbo? Welcome in. Still stuck in aperture. Perpetually stuck in aperture, if you will. My posture is terrible today. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm looking a little short in my chair, and it's because I'm slouching so much. And my leg has gone to sleep because my posture is bad. It's just fully asleep. I'm gonna just, hang on. I gotta just, I'm gonna stretch it out. Oh, I'm getting like, the legs all tingly. I'm getting the pins and needles. Hey, so, many of you guys speak a different language than English. What is that called in other languages? Like if you were to literally translate, transcribe, translate, you know what I'm talking about? When your leg goes to sleep and then it's coming back awake and then you feel it's all tingly. So in English it's pins and needles, or at least that's where I grew up. What is that in other languages? This is the map I played a long time ago, Ubiquitous, but it's been hammerized by war. So there's new music and all of the beauty of Hammer that you could see through all these gaps in here. The lighting's different, it's been updated, it's very purple. Not as purple as we made it once, but it is very purple. Oh, it's supposed to loop, but setting it up isn't easy for the music. That makes sense. Perpetual testing initiative. Yeah, you got the joke I was laying down. Okay, where was I? We had this guy like this, right? We had blue, we had orange. We brought this guy in here by respawning. Now we could do this. We can do this. I think what we needed to do was the other thing. So let me load again. It's fine. That's the dream life. Not gonna lie, I would work there. Love this facility. Well, especially if you can respawn in real life. If you can't respawn in real life, I feel like it does put a damper on the testing. You know what I mean? Ow! 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 Alright, I just want to see the door be opened. This is a wonderful thing. We just need to figure out how to set this up from in here. Maybe not. Hang on, let me think about this. Let me think. In Germany we say... Oh man. I don't even... Is that Bein ist eingeschlafen? Bein ist eingeschlafen. That's about as close as I can get. No, I don't remember how to solve this. Once I finish solving a map, it's gone out of my brain forever, so that I can enjoy solving it again down the road when War hammerizes it. That's just how it goes. That is. I think what I need to do is a self-cube throw up through the ceiling, and then drop back down through that ceiling, and I'll get above the fizzle field, and then this cube will fall down right here. Boom, right into the thing. Not bad. Oh, I'll take that. I just summoned all of my pretend fake German accent and thought, how would I read this in a pretend fake German accent? That's all I got. You can see through the little aperture gap. Fascinating. Why don't you learn German as another language? Time. It's all about time. There are a lot of things that I am endeavoring to do at the moment. One of which is raising my child. And I just don't have the time to learn another language. I would like to though. I mean, so my heritage, I'm half Japanese. So I would love to learn Japanese. It's not super practical for me. It just, I think, would be fun. It would be a fun challenge. So German would definitely be up there. I once knew French at like a 2nd grade level, but I've forgotten most of that, so. You're thinking more about being a core, watching test subjects doing stuff, helping GLaDOS, chilling in the empty offices. That'd be nice. Obviously, your biggest priority, more so than raising your child, is remembering how to solve this map. That is my current priority. You're right, I'm being distracted. You guys are distracting me. I actually did know about Duolingo adding chess as an option. Did you know that I knew that Duolingo added chess as an option? Now, this has got to be a thing. This has to be a thing. But how do we set this up from over there? Let me think. The only way to walk over there is when this guy is set. And the only way to do that would be if what's up, Trufa? Yeah, this is the Reshade SSR shader. You got it. We used to use RTPGI. I forgot the name of it. We used to use ray tracing as well. RTGI from Pascal Gilcher. And then we stopped doing that. Okay, so this allows us to walk through here. I'm so distracted I'm stuck on the easy part. Is this the easy part? How am I blanking on this? I feel like I need to respawn the blue cube, get the laser going out, and then somehow get the laser back let me think if I have a quick load. So if I'm in this first room and I have, is there any way to get the blue cube into the first room from here? No. My brain's close to exploding. Yeah, how do you recommend maps? So I have a Discord, and there's a channel in there called Dude You Should Totally. So when I do stream, I'm gonna start there with maps that are recommended. But if you're live, just, you know, drop the name in the chat and we'll get to it. I do have to go, I'm in the middle of playing through Rocker's map series, so that's next up. But if you drop it here, then we'll play it if there's time. I still got lots of time for the stream. How is this the easy part? Dude, you should totally play My Little Pony. See, the Royal Pony Wedding DVD, it is hilarious to me. It's hilarious to me that My Little Pony DVD has been imported into Portal 2 Workshop maps. Also, it's questionable about the royalties situation there. You can start from part 1? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll start from part 1. I'll replay it. Part 1 was very easy, but I think it's less about the easy or difficultness and more about the companion cube. Let me think. Let's put orange here. Ow! Oh! Okay, we'll respawn this. We'll get this in here. We'll shine it at this. And then we'll put blue here. Why not? Let me think about what that does for us. Then we'll throw the cube. Alright, I was hoping it would fizzle, but it didn't. So that's an option. There's still no way to hit that from over here. Okay, that's not it either. There are 8 chapters planned. Interesting. Well, we get to play the first 4. This music is owned by War. Paid for and owned by War. Produced by Masalt. Oh, and available online. Nice. What is the My Little Pony DVD? See, I'm not a brony. I don't understand the whole brony culture. I don't have to. It's not important to my life. But also, ow, ow, ow. I just need anytime I need to bind the key quick load to both quick load and also then disable this portal thing. We bring this through. Can you recommend your own map? Yeah, absolutely. You can recommend your own map. That's what we're doing right now, actually. Okay, that's a thing. I feel like we need to put this in the way here. But I just keep sitting here, and that doesn't really help. So I think maybe what I need to do is like, go back through. Well, actually, this allows us to go back into this chamber. So we can use some kind of, like, thing like this. I mean, we can even do that. I don't know that that really helps, but, you know, maybe. Why not? It could help. Then we can go back through. Oh, we could go back straight through. Then we can get back into here and do this. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt. Imagine if it fell right in the right spot for that. Now we can get into here and we can point. Oh, I don't know which one to point. If we move blue, we're toast. But if we move blue while we're in here, then we're less toast. But we can't get back to the start if we move blue to be able to respawn that guy. And we need to save here? Really? I don't know if I want to save here. What if we're way too far gone already? Alright, I'll save. Why not? Might as well. Save here. Then, let's say we just, that's close enough to grab from the other side, I think. We'll be sure. Alright, then we can go in here. Let's drop blue. See, it doesn't help us to be here. Anyone seeing this message? No, we're seeing it. Yeah. We're seeing the message. Well, I'm seeing it, at least. Let me load. That blue was not the right portal. But maybe orange. But if we move orange, then we can't get back in there unless we move blue into here, which it already was in here with orange pointed this way. Ow, ow, ow. Can I bind that to L? L for laser? Hang on. Let's just... Oh no, it's gonna get loud. My apologies. My thing's broken. I turned up the volume on my music, but it glitched out, and now it's waiting until the command goes through, and then it'll probably get loud. Wait, maybe not? No, yeah, it's stuck. Whatever, doesn't matter. Bind L to SV, what's the thing called? I just did the thing, right? It's somewhere up there. SV player collide with laser 0. So we're gonna bind L for laser to this. Yes, amazing. Ow! It worked. Beautiful. Now whenever I'm stuck in any test, I can just do that. This is amazing. All right. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let me think. Do we need to keep orange there? If we move orange, then the only way to get back into that room is without or with my portals set up is to get orange back there, orange or blue, because the only way to drop this fizzle field is to have blue in here with a portal there and there, which we could totally do. Why don't you have a chat blend in your stream? Stylish choices? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like chat on the screen? War is too scary to be documented on my streams. No, I used to do that because I would edit the videos, and I streamed in such a way that when I edited my 1 hour stream down to 15 minutes, then, oh, my mixer is just, it has died now. That's a thing. Very disappointed in the USB connectivity for this mixer. Whatever. I don't need a mixer. I'll be fine. I can mute my mic separately. Actually, I do need that up and running. So maybe... Well, it thought it was plugged in. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna get this working. It's starting up. It should be fine. I think it might be because I have more than 6 feet of cable plugging it in. And if you guys know USB 3.0, it does not like more than 2 meters of cable. So that's probably a thing. It's just on the startup screen now. It's just not liking it. Everything's breaking today. I know. I need to have a repeater, but this one didn't like the USB 3 hub that I have either. So I don't know what to do about that. I feel like I need a bunch of like better cables, but they're just expensive. I don't want to have to buy cables. So your map, yes, we will get to your map. We will get there. Your map was breaking. Let's go back to here. We can still go back and forth in here if we have this pointed straight on from here, actually. Yeah, this is the easy part. Wow, I am just dumb. We were so close to finishing this map. So painfully close. And then I think it'll still get hit from here, right? When it's down? Yeah. Oh. Solid. Alright. Oh, and we even get to look in. Wait, that's the elevator exit. I am concerned about the rest of this. You straight up fully hammerized this. Like, we are walking around in the back rooms. This is a wonderful thing. There was an invisible wall. Oh, I like that a lot. That was cool. Just the ending of not going into the elevator and having to go back into the frames of aperture. That was great. All right, I should see why my mixer's not working. Bear with me for a second. The app says that the mixer is plugged in, and yet it is just fully Okay, it's working now. Although my game... Oh, it has sound. Okay. Let's try this again. I've heard that part 1 is okay. There's mini-maxing now, too. Yeah, we'll do that. So, we'll play... What did Trufa say?
That's right, everybody. It's that time
What
of
was
year
the map
again.
that we're going to play after
Happy
this?
Again,
You know the
welcome
rules.
to the
Everybody
Aperture
at the
Science
government-mandated maximum
Computer-Aided
age needs to
Enrichment
report to an
Center.
ethnological
Today,
redundancy
you will be
Dude,
association.
it's
testing
so
with a
overstimulating.
partner. Please wave to your
The following
partner.
is a
The
complete
upcoming
list of
tests
employees who
require
need
you to
nothing.
work together as a team.
Do I need to reload
I love
Portal?
it too.
Age 98.
So let's
End
get
of
you a
list.
dual
Sorry about that,
Do I need to
Dorothy. You had a good
unsubscribe
96
and
years. Time to stop hogging all the resources.
resubscribe?
Leave some nutrient paste for the rest of us, why don't you?
Oh, hex
Dave
filter?
Johnson, age 51. We're done here.
It doesn't look much different, even without the hex filter.
Each device can create 2 self-contained portals. Please test your device by portaling to that ledge. Congratulations. I am sure if I had the time to repair these
Alright, let's unsubscribe and resubscribe. Let's try that. Okay, Alt-Tab didn't work. Companionoia. There we go. If I go in, there should be a collection. Can we unsubscribe to all? Yeah, there we go. Unsubscribe to all, and then subscribe to all, add only. And then we'll try it again. You tested on a different machine without BMod and it worked?
That's right, everybody. It's that
It's looking
time of year
better.
again.
I'm not getting-
Again.
You know the
I am
rules.
getting double
Everybody
voice
at the
lines.
government-mandated maximum age needs to report to an ethnological
Today,
redundancy
you will be
associate. Toot
testing
sweet.
with a
Your
partner.
files
Please wave
here.
to your
The following
partner.
is a complete list of employees who need to snuff it.
The upcoming
wait, I'm
tests
stuck.
require you to
I'm
work
stuck.
Dorothy
together as
Russell,
a team.
age 98.
got it.
End of list.
I love
Sorry
it
about
too.
that, Dorothy.
So
You had a
let's
good
get you a
97 years.
dual
Time to stop
portal
hogging all the
device and
resources.
go to some
Leave
sound.
It is
nutrient paste
it is
for the
pretty
rest of us.
disorienting to start
Dave
with
Johnson,
Cave
age 51.
and
We're done here.
GLaDOS both talking in
Each
your ear.
device can create 2
But at
self-contained
wait.
portals.
We
Please
definitely
test
put
your
the portal
device
here
by
last
portaling
time.
to that ledge.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's all good.
Congratulations. I am sure if I had the time
It's
to
like
repair these tests,
half of the
you would have
textures
never completed them.
Half the
So
textures
again-
made it.
Congratulations.
I don't know. I feel like half the textures made it in, but I don't know that like relaunching Portal 2 would work. So, Trufa, what was the map that you wanted me to play? We got time. Oh, my thing's bugging out again. I'll just have to keep this open all the time. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. It's fine. You should try joining some Hammer servers and learning to set up Hammer add-ons to pack assets. Yeah. Trufa, where'd you go? Trufa! Maybe Trufa is in the Discord. Let me see. Dude, you should totally, with a ping. I imagine that Lolo in Discord is Trufa on YouTube. Yes, I'm looking for feedback to improve future chambers, so let's do this thing. Mono dual lasers. It'll be great. It'll be great. Let me close Chrome and Discord and Steam. The less things that we have rendering on screen. Portal's broken. It's not scrolling. It's not allowing me to do this at all. Let me try this again. Okay, scrolling is working again. It's fine. Oh, we just played it and it's marked as unplayed. Everything's going crazy. You're requesting the mod Resize 2 by Portal Runner on Splice. Oh, I don't even have Splice installed anymore. Hold on. Okay, it's fine. You know what I think? I think my mixer doesn't like when Portal's full screen, because when I Alt-Tab out, it works perfectly fine. But when Portal is full screen for some reason, my mixer doesn't work. So I have to Alt-Tab out to be able to control my sound sources. Crazy. You can play all of the parts now. It all works. I have questions about that. We've heard this before, and then it didn't work. Hang on. I got to roll up my sleeves. I'm just in here sweating, dude. It's crazy. And I got my AC blasting. It's this flannel. Outside, beautiful. Inside, with my server and my other server and my other server and my gaming PC running at the same time,
for human
it's a lot.
testing again, I checked an old suggestion box. The #1 request: less deadly tests.
This is a big chamber.
That's ridiculous. How do they know for sure the tests are deadly if they could still write the suggestion?
Okay, that is true. That is true. Okay, there's a button there that looks like it alternates between orange and blue. We need something here. So we need a box there, or a cube there. We need a cube there, and we need to be activating square. I don't see, this is square. So we need a laser coming out of there. So we probably need a laser cube to divert this into a wall. Then we also need something on this level. That's the only thing on this level. So we'll need to portal up into there somehow. It looks like there's fizzle fields all around that section. There's this guy which spawns a light bridge. So we can maybe light bridge. No, because there's nowhere to receive the light bridge via portal. And then there's this guy, which that does... Okay, the light bridge is activated by this. I don't know what activates this ramp. And there's a laser cube in there, and there's a laser cube up there. So we'll probably have to liberate this laser cube. But I don't know how to do that without another laser cube. We can throw that one out of there, because that's only a 1 high fizzle field, so I think that's got to be intentional, because the other side is a triple high. It looks too complicated. It's not, this isn't complicated. I think there's just a lot of parts, but I don't think it's not on like the Commander TNT Assault level, which my brain is appreciative of, because I don't know that I can handle another Commander TNT Assault level test right now. You'll be leaving the stream soon? All right. Let me solve this real quick, and then we'll play through yours and see if it's working. I'll even close Portal 2 after this one and reopen it just to find out. So, it's all good. You gotta go to war? Alright. All good. Thanks for dropping by. Always a pleasure. Okay, I just need to drop down and see what's going on. So, let's do that. This guy is this is another laser sender. So, if we could activate that with 1 cube. Interesting. Okay. We can also get back up to the top, so it's not a big deal to be down here. Let me see if these respawn.
Oh well. We have warehouses full of the things.
Nice.
Absolutely
That's
worthless.
good. So we need
I'm
the light
happy to
bridge
get
to
rid of
get
them.
that cube.
Go ahead and grab another one.
That light bridge is done by this laser receptor, which looks like if we portal out of here, it'll go straight into there, right? Yeah. But that means we need to have a cube first. So how do we get our first cube? Let's go up here. What does this do? Blue, blue? It was orange, blue. Oh, I can only fire blue now. Crazy. That's a cool mechanic. I like that. You're bored. Nice to meet you, bored. I'm ASDF. Heh. Alright, that's how we liberate the first cube. Then we can use this to get the light bridge going, I think. Let's get both our portals now. We can go... Oh, I should have left blue there. We could have had the light bridge going from up there. It's fine. I'll just go add blue back in there. But I need to get back up there first, so... Okay, if we put orange up there... Oh, we can't right now. Hang on. Orange. Then we move blue. Yep. 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 But then we need to go back and push that button again to get orange in a different spot. Because we need orange to be down there. But I can't do that from here. So that's not the solution to get up there. Alternatively, we could not have blue there. Where else could we have blue? We could not use that wall, and we could just use this wall, I think. And then we could have, well, have orange here, pointed straight in here. It's pretty straight on. Yeah, okay. Then we can go back through and get the light bridge going. Once the light bridge is up, then I think we can move our portals differently. Light bridge is up. Now maybe we can move orange. No, I don't think so. Also, how long will I stream? Probably for another hour. I hope for another hour. Oh, this drops that fizzle field, so I could just point it over there from up here. Oh. Okay, so that's fine. Then that lets me get back up here so that I could set up this and this. Oh, but I need my other portal for that. Okay. It's a little bit funky. It's a different way of thinking, I believe. So we do this, we have this and this set up. But now we need to go back down and move that again. Alternatively, we can go try to get... Where's this ramp coming from? It's down here. That was confusing. Down here. Is there any way to get this going? I think we need another cube to get up there. We could reset the test until it's by the edge, because it's falling. But, nah. Let's not do that. Okay. So we need to go up and get that cube now. That's where we definitely need to go. What if we do this? Let's grab this cube. Let's go up there. Hey. What if we... Alright. I don't think that's intentional. That doesn't feel good. Just as a proof of concept, though, it is possible with the single high wall. Gotta have cheese. Listen, I'm essentially public beta testing this test, you know? So, we gotta cheese it. We gotta cheese it. Also, was there other cheese? I don't think there was other cheese. I think that was it. So, we need to figure out how to get a laser into there from up here. Or how to get a laser into there, then get up here and be able to put the laser back into there. So potentially, I was gonna say maybe we can go into there through there, but it would have to be over here, which we can totally do because we could do this and then do this, and I think that'll hit both of them. That's intentional. Okay, so we can set that up from up here. Just go like this now. Put this back here. Now we can put it back here, right? And then it'll go straight out. Light bridge comes up and now we can walk over. Okay. This is good. We're figuring it out. Then we can go in here. Oh, there's an elevator that goes up. Let's see what's up here. I think this is all to get a portal back down there. and here potentially, because this is what we need for the finale. So we need that to exit the chamber, but also that lets us free this cube. And we need 2 cubes over there. So all we need to do now is get a cube up there so that we can hit this guy for the ramp. Oh, no. We need to hit that guy. So we need to go back over there. We need to hit this one to get our second laser going, and then we need to go down here to point the second laser at that. So we need to move some portals around. Missed. It's fine. Okay, so that and that, which we now need to go up here and then put those portals back from up here. Not like particularly up here, but you know, just like around here enough. That lets us get our last cube, and then we need to go back and reset that portal. And then we're done. So that was nice. I like that. Nifty little test. I'm a little bummed that we only used this button once. I'm gonna cheese it. I don't want to have to redo a whole bunch. That's the wrong portal. Let's go back up. Do this. I don't want to have to go back and do it again. So we'll just... What's happening? Why... Is it only here? Hang on. Give me a second. How did we do it before? Is it an angles thing? Is this like a pixel perfect shot that you have to do? How did we do it before? This is crazy. Whew. Wow, that's a tricky shot. I did not think that was going to take as much effort as it did. So now we can go down here. I'm only doing it this way because we've already solved this portion of the test, and a little bit of cheese, not too bad of a thing, I think. Boom. We get out of here. Now, something that I want to try. Can I push this from down here? If we leave our orange portal there, because we're going to exit this chamber, will we be able to get back into the chamber from any portalable surface out here? Because our orange portal's still there now. I don't know. There's no portal surfaces. It was worth a test. I don't know. How in the world did we stick that cheese first try? Because that was so hard. Hang on, let me alt tab so that my mixer works again. It's all good. First try, stuck that cheese. That was great. Okay, let me, I promised I would close portal 2. Fully close it. You can see my mixer in blurry glory. It's fine. Arcturus, what's up? Also, there was a fizzler before the door. Yeah, but the fizzler, like, we switched the portals to be a universal orange instead of an on-device orange, so orange stayed up. So it only fizzled blue. So in theory, if there was any portalable surface, we could have gone back into the test chamber, which may have broken the test, but there wasn't, so it's kind of a non-issue. Where did Steam go? Come here, Steam. Let's play Portal 2, shall we? Yeah, I like that switch idea because it adds a different level to testing of like, oh, now I have control of which portals I can fizzle. We've played some tests that were fairly difficult with that concept. And so I like that as a testing element, and it was cool to see that, and it was used all of one time. So I think if I were to give my honest opinion about that last test, we have both game music and other music going. If I were to give my honest opinion, I would say there were a lot of testing elements, And it kind of felt like that multi-level laser, double laser thing was the main idea. And adding different testing elements that weren't that was a distraction. That being said, I liked all of the testing elements that you used, but it was distracting. I found it distracting. All right, let's get in this thing. This is a fresh launch, by the way. So I'm gonna, I have to alt tab for my mixer to work now. It's fine. It's fine.
That's right, everybody. It's that time of year again. Happy
Hello,
birthday!
and again,
You know the rules.
welcome to the
Everybody
Aperture
at the government-mandated
Science
maximum age
Computer-Aided
needs to report
Enrichment
to an
Center.
ethnological
Today,
redundancy
you will be
associate
testing
Suite.
with a
To the
partner.
files
Please
here,
wave to
the
your
following
partner.
is a complete list of employees
The
who need
upcoming tests require you to work
Dorothy
together as a
Russell, age
team.
98,
I love it.
end of list.
I love it.
Dude, it's so overstimulating having both of these voice lines in here.
Go to some
Leave some
science.
nutrient paste for the rest of us, why don't you? Cave Johnson,
Each
age
device
Okay,
can
91.
that's good.
create
We're done here.
2 self-contained portals.
This
Please
is good.
test your device by
All the
portaling
assets
to
so
I am
far,
sure if I
well-
had the time to repair these tests, you would have never completed them. So again, congratulations on
Okay. Okay. I'm liking it so far. All the assets are loading in properly.
I am going to risk
Dave
having you
Johnson,
go
Junior
outside the
Claims
official
Representative
courses
for
one more
Aperture
time.
Science here. Well,
Dude, these
former
double
Junior
lines,
Claims
it's
representative.
crazy.
Just found out I got
Move
laid off.
slower.
Well, I'll just sneak into their recording office and let everybody know our president, that creep
All right.
Doug Ratman, is embezzling funds.
Doug
Enjoy your
Ratman.
Christmas
Imagine
bonus
pinning
knowing he
things
took
on
most
Doug
of them,
Ratman.
jerks.
There's real maps that usually introduce that element, as in those two mappers are usually in like every stream ever and give those maps a lot. Alright, alright. I think before, yeah, this door doesn't work. Solid, solid, solid. Hey, let me through. Interesting. They're not pick up. Hey, another companion cube. Wait. That should be a portalable surface. Alright, it's fine. For the record, you don't have to go that slowly. Hey, listen, I was told to go slowly. I don't know how slowly I need to be going. Hiya! Alright, let's get out of here.
Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy
No.
plus time.
The
And you
last
have
glass.
been asleep for a while. So I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
Now, just so you know, hang on. Let me think about this for a second. There might potentially be... Oh, this was... Ow! Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna become immune to lasers. We need maybe to... What does this button do? Does this turn on the... Turns on the laser. So I think we need to go up here by standing on this first. And then jump up. Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on, hang on. Twitch chat being Twitch chat? Yeah, I know. That's how it goes. Okay, now we've gone up here. And now we can do this to get back over here. Drop this guy on the button. And then I think maybe jump this. I don't know where the laser needs to go. It needs to go here. How do we get the laser to here? Oh, we need that to come up. And then orange goes there. But now I need to go get my companion cube back. I think the whole premise of this is to like keep the companion cube. But if the laser opens the door, if I move the companion cube, then the laser won't open the door anymore. Did the door close? Yeah, the door closed. I thought the whole premise was that you keep your companion cube through the whole shindig. It's okay. Maybe there will be an option to go back
I
and
have
get it.
noticed that you two have become extremely close.
There is.
I'm not sure I like that.
Also, it is mega dark in this room. It's fine. I have a flashlight. Most people won't have a flashlight. But I do. Whoa! Alright. Alright, that was good. I like that. Stream lagged. Hopefully I fixed the weird lagging issue.
The Madness men have officially taken over the building. If you can get
It's a
out,
bit
get
odd.
out now. Oh God, they're breaking through the barricades.
It's a bit odd to pick up a portal device after already having a portal device. But that's okay.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
You know me. So close. I know there's a portal surface in there, but, you know.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer.
What in the world? Why did it jump like that? That was crazy.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer.
I'm just
If
gonna...
you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
What do you mean? I can't... You're supposed to be able to portal through this, right? I'm not crazy? Okay, alright, fine. Fine. I'll go above it.
I hope that was some kind of joke.
Was that there the whole time? Alright, well, it's okay. Let's do this. And then... if I go out blue, I might be able to just jump to there. No, I missed the jump. It's fine. But now I need to go back and get my companion cube from in here. But this doesn't... Can I do it intended? I literally thought that was the intended solution. Look up. Look up? Like up there? What just happened? I was looking up. Do I need to fly over? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, is this not... This wasn't it? Because I feel like you go out like this, and then you go like this, and then you're in this room. Maybe you fling the cube through there? Door's still open, so I should be able to fire one there. But I still need one in here. I'm confused. I don't know what the intended solution is, unless it's this. I think maybe drop the cube through there is intended. And then put a portal in there.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface.
In the glass?
It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
Wrong. Look up in the glass. You have to fling the cube. Okay. But this, I mean...
I hope that was some kind of joke.
Okay. You have to fling the cube. If we put it here, that should be over that enough. Then if we do like... Yeah, that's why I don't like flinging cubes. Because it just missed. I mean, I tried to fling the cube manually a bunch of times. and it didn't hit. So if that's the intended solution, that is far less robust than my solution, which is just crouch. But even if you fling the cube, it's guided. Yeah, well, it wasn't guided enough, man. I don't know what to tell you. It missed. So now I have to do this to get in here to get the cube back. Let's just say that it hit. Alright. And then I need to get up here. It works 90% of the time from your experience. Well, 90% isn't enough if it's guided. It has to work 100% of the time. Now we put blue there. Well, we have to put it in there because we have to go into there. But then we still have to be able to get back through. So maybe we do this. And then from beyond the door, we can hit that. And this. And that's how we get the cube back. I think that's it. Tried your best to make it 100%. Yeah, no, I know. The cube flings are just hard.
You passed the test.
I get it. I get it.
I didn't see the deer today. I did see
it just feels a little clunky.
But with you here, I've got more test subjects than I'll ever...
It felt a little clunky in the middle, because there is a way to not have to fling a cube. And I know that, yes, I am famous for loving to do cube throws and everything.
Johnson here. I see you. I see your little feet. I'm gonna cut off your hair and put it on your feet and eat your little hair. What? Oh, and feet.
Oh, I hated that voice line. That was terrible.
This is a bridge building
So,
exercise.
hang on.
Humans were miserable at this.
What happens
Mostly
if...
because you can't build bridges out of tears.
Oh. You can't fizzle the cube. I've never seen that. This is so unnatural to me, to have this cube, like... That's so weird. Huh. Wow, the pickup range is super far. Alright, interesting. Let's go up here with the cube. It needs to go to that button. Interesting. Well. Uh-huh. I don't think that was right either. This... That wasn't the real cave? I didn't think so. Well, okay, so we had this up here, right? And then... we need to get it back. So I think we need to do this. Push this up into there. Then... hopefully... that's on the right side of the portal to do that. No, it was on the wrong side of the portal, so it might be a timing challenge. The blue up here. Yeah, that's fine. And then I guess we could do the same thing. Okay. Now we have this, which drops that field. And there's a button here that drops that field. There's a door and a button. Do we need this companion cube? How do we get this deactivated? I feel like maybe we need to do the same something here. I don't know if we need the companion cube to be out here. What did... We don't need that open anymore. So we can get this guy back. Can we fizzle this one? No. Okay. I guess we should probably swap these cubes. But we don't even need to swap them. Because we can get them both... Hang on. Hang on. Oh, I think we would be in trouble if we got them both over there. We need at least one to stay in here. So we'll keep this one in here. And then we'll ride up with this guy. So blue, orange, orange. And then we'll do blue. And we should be good, I think. Right?
I thought you'd be faster at this, but I can appreciate the desire to stop and smell the testing.
We need...
That other scent you smell? That's the stench of my utter
that
disappointment
disabled
in
now.
you.
So we can go get this cube so we can bring our companion cube with us. I was wondering how that got disabled. Is there a secret up there? There is a secret up there. Can't hide from me. Okay, maybe you can. Let it be known you can hide from me. I think if we have 2 cubes stacked on a button, we might be able to get up there. Oh, it's... Okay, it's not a secret. We're good. Let me through. Oh, don't look back there. It's the opposite side of the secret. Alright, that was cool. I like that. I thought it was neat. I'm excited for the next 4. Although you did say part 4 of 4, but if there's 8, maybe it should say part 4 of 8. But that was cool. I like that. I got a text about the tax credit going away in the United States for Tesla. It's kind of a wild thing to get a text about. Every chapter has parts in it. Janavith. I don't know where the N came from there, but welcome in. Hello, good various times of day, everybody. Yeah. Well, that's kind of all. That's all I had planned for today. So I think I might call it there. Actually, oh, chapter 1 has 4 parts. That makes sense. So you're planning a chapter 2. That totally makes sense. Yeah. Next up, we still need to finish Buttermilk Jesus. We still have to do Facade and Twilight. Maybe not Twilight. No, we've done Twilight. We still have to do Facade, which is a very hard test, apparently. All the way to chapter 8. Yeah, I gotta get going pretty soon. So I had to squeeze in the thing today. I thought maybe I would have the full 2 hours, but like we were at a wedding last night, which was fantastic. Love being weddings, and my son got to be the ring bearer, and it was super cute, and he was very well behaved, might I add. He walked down the aisle, gave the rings in the little box, and super adorable. It was wonderful. So he stayed up past his bedtime because we had him at this wedding and we had to drive home, and so he stayed up way after his bedtime. And then today naps are going to be off because he still woke up at the same time because that's how he is. So now, like, he fell asleep early because we were on our way home from an event this morning. A friend of mine wrote a book, actually, and was doing a book signing. So that was pretty cool. Got to go support her and be out there and saw a bunch of friends, and it was a great time. And then he fell asleep in the car on the way home, way before his nap time. And so today's weird. I think he's up. I got a text about family, so I was like, I'm pretty sure he's up. What is the book called? I read it really fast in 2 days, but it's I can hype it up a little bit. It's a young adult novel called The Princess and the Guard by, I don't want to dox her, I want to use her author name, which, I mean, that is her name, but Abigail J. Grace wrote The Princess and the Guard, and it's part 1 of a series. And it's cool. The way she describes it is that it's a young adult novel, and so it's clean, and it is not spicy. And that's what I thought too. I enjoyed it. I usually read web novels and stuff, and so I took a break from reading these like super long Korean web novels and read her book, and it was a refreshing break from this like 1,500 chapter novel I've been reading. So it was cool. It was cool. If you want a nice book to pick up, it's digital and paper. The digital one, at least when I bought it as pre-release, it was a bit cheaper because there's less involved with shipping and printing and all that stuff. So it was nice. You be reading, what's up, Notcraft? Welcome in. You be reading MLP Comics. The audio dramas are nice. 1,500 chapters. Yeah. Did I like the book? I did. I liked it. Yeah. It's. I mean, young adult. I was talking to her about it because I was asking her how she did the world building and the politics, and I mean, it's called The Princess and the Guard. So, like the scenery of the book, without spoiling anything, because this is in the opening, a lot of it happens in the royal castle. But then there's some exposure to like world politics and everything. So I was just talking to her a little bit about how she did the world building and everything, and she was like, it's definitely written for like 16 to 18-year-olds. Like it's very much written at the level of young adult. And I was like, that makes sense, because I've read some web novels that just like political world building is massive, like political world building, religious world building, eras, history, like all of that is wrapped in. But then these web novels are like 3,000 chapters. Like the one that I hype up the most for the world building side of it and the immersion that you have as a reader was Lord of the Mysteries, which is part 1 of 3, and it was like 3.8 million words or something. And if you're familiar with the Harry Potter series, those 7 books combined in English is just over 1 million words. All 7 books combined. And so these web novels I read are quite a bit longer. But I liked it. The Princess and the Guard, I thought it was good. So I'm not the target audience. I am a man in my 30s. I am not a young adult between 16 and 18. And it was a fun read. So I recommend it. Yeah. Rocket to Insanity is fun, but it's very detailed, and I recommend listening or reading to it only if you are 12 plus. I've never been into My Little Pony. Like, I feel like it was live. Are they still producing My Little Pony content? I don't know. I feel like when I was a kid, it was an option, and it wasn't really my thing. So now I'm like, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I gotta get going. But it was great just jumping back into Portal. Hopefully I'll be streaming more regularly every week. I know life's been crazy busy, but I'll try to get my real life schedule under control. And as always, like, it's super fun being able to play your guys' maps. I will give you honest feedback if you ask for it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have fun, and we're hanging out, and we get to play Portal together. So it's a blast every time. But yeah. I guess let me tab out of this so that my audio thing will work as I do an outro. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content and want to keep up to date with what we're doing on this channel. And as always, hope you have a great rest of your day. See you guys in the next one.